Hi, we're Joel and Lia.
And this video is the differences between UK and American bathrooms. How interesting is that?
Well, you know what? We've done videos like this before. We did one about American furniture. We'll link it up down below. You can go and watch that. So we thought, let's get specific. Let's talk about bathrooms.
Before, when we did these videos, that was more to do with like lingo, actual words, whereas this time it's about things.
Because I didn't realise until prepping for this video just how different our bathrooms are. You might think, how different can a bathroom get? Oh, very, very.
Oh, very, very.
And here I am in my very different British bathroom. And you know what? There's no natural light, so it's very flattering.
Okay, I've actually got a very big roof, is it a roof? Skylight here, so that's why I've got the natural light shining in on me in this bathroom. There's some seagulls that often come up here and just watch us on the loo, so there's one reason why UK bathrooms are very different.
You don't get seagulls watching you in the US, that's for sure.
You really don't. You really don't. But why are we here? Why are we in our bathrooms?
Well, Leah, the reason that we're in our bathrooms and I'm sat on the toilet is not because I'm going for a number 2 or a number 1, sit down we. It's actually because we've been very kindly sponsored by Harry's, our favourite shaving brand.
You guys know we absolutely love using Harry's, and I must say that since using my Harry's shaver, I have had non-stop compliments from myself about how smooth my skin is. I was about to say from all the people that have been touching my skin.
Well, it's lockdown.
Yeah, no one's been touching my underarms going, ooh, very smooth, Leah.
They haven't. But anyway, here I have a trial kit, unopened, that I want to show you guys what's inside. I'm going to do a little unboxing in my British bathroom.
Oh,
is that alright?
That's absolutely fine.
Firstly, you open your Harry's razor. I've gone for a lovely vibrant orange.
Lovely.
It's got this sort of textured handle and it's weighted as well, so it doesn't feel flimsy. It's actually very sturdy, and that's why I love Harry's razors.
Also, you've got the flexi hinge here, which contours to the shape of your body. So as you're gliding up and down the leg or the face or wherever, you know that it's like molding to the shape of your body, which is amazing.
Well, it also comes with a shaving gel, so you don't just have a shaver, you've actually got their shave gel with aloe, which cushions for a smooth shave, whether it's your face or body. The deal they have on at the moment, you get a free shower gel, which is great. This is all available for just $3. This is $16 worth of stuff, and you can get it for $3 if you click on our link below as your first trial set.
That is an absolute steal. Don't forget, guys, the link is in our description, harrys.com/Joel and Lia.
And you're not just doing good for your body, guys, you're also doing good for the world, because Harry's give away 1% of their global sales to non-profit organisations. Go check it out, it's really worth it. We love Harry's. So you're probably thinking by now, okay, what are these differences between bathrooms? And actually, these are such good differences. And Leah's noticed one about toilet seats.
I think past me was talking about the size of toilet seats from the UK compared to the US. And I'm not joking, the first time I walked into this flat, I was alarmed by how narrow this toilet seat is. Take it back in time. I know this is a slight tangent and we're at the very beginning of the video, but when I've been in the US, I felt like the actual loo, like the actual toilet seat, is wider.
Yeah, I think it is, and have you noticed, this isn't one of them, but maybe we should just add these on. Maybe there'll be more than 5. The toilet water in the toilet bowl is a lot higher. In the UK, we'll try and put it on screen. In the UK, the water is like very small at the bottom. In the US, it fills the whole bowl pretty much.
I know, it's terrifying, because if you see it for the first time as a Brit, you think you're about to go to the loo in a clogged up loo.
Yeah.
Because if the water rises in our loos, it's like danger sign,
Yeah.
there's a blockage, panic, can't tell the host, oh my God.
Exactly. But I think, as we've said this before, sorry if you're eating, don't eat as I say this. Skip ahead 10 seconds if you don't like stuff like this. But obviously in the American toilet bowls, you don't get skid marks, because it just goes into the water, it doesn't hit the loo.
So I didn't want to think about it as you said it, so I just tried to take my mind elsewhere.
Anyway, so hopefully you're back with us if any of you are squeamish that you just skipped ahead from that part. But yeah, those are our initial thoughts.
So for anyone eating their lunch, you can now carry on.
You can now carry on. Also, click subscribe if you're new here. We go on tangents all the time. We don't often talk about toilet behaviour, but subscribe for the journey, because we're a lot of fun,
aren't we, Joel? First things first,
yeah.
I didn't know what a restroom was until like hearing it on like American TV. What is a restroom? You don't go there for a rest, do you? You just go there for...
No. I mean, again, we only had 5 for this video, but I feel like as we started talking, things are coming up. But yeah, we don't call them restrooms. And like we either say toilet or loo. And maybe at push bathroom, but a bathroom would imply that you're in somebody's home and there's a bath. It's a bath, a shower, a toilet. You wouldn't call a toilet a bathroom.
You'd never ever say in a restaurant, like, excuse me, where's the bathroom? They'd be like,
no.
Oh, there's no bath in
You're not at home. Yeah. So it's literally, but then I know that Americans find toilet very crass and very rude because that's like, the toilet is the thing that you do your business in. It's not the room, but we call the room the toilet.
Yeah, and if you're like a bit like that as well as a Brit, you might just say loo. Okay, yeah, let's get into the specifics of the actual stuff in the loo.
Okay.
In the loo.
Cool. In the loo. Okay, so the first one is to do with power outlets. In the UK, we have special power outlets in the bathroom because legally we're not allowed to have the exact same outlets that we'd have in the rest of our house in the bathroom, but in America I think it's different.
Something to do with safety here, so they don't let us plug in like a normal, like this is our UK plug, this is a 3-prong, if you can see it here. You can't plug that in the bathroom, in the loo, in the toilet. You just can't do it. They don't exist anywhere. So therefore, you can never plug your stuff in and be near like your bathroom mirror, for instance. You can only plug in it says like shavers only. And how many prongs does it usually have, Joel? Was it like
just 2? Yeah. But it has 2 prongs, but they're different to the 2 prongs that Americans have. Like they're different shapes, so they wouldn't fit in the UK ones. But it's just so annoying because, like, I know it's safety, but it's like, it means that you have to, well, it means that all like beard shavers and trimmers in the UK and stuff like that and other devices, electric toothbrushes, come with the 2 prongs. So it also means you can't plug those in to a normal plug. So it's just very annoying.
It is really annoying, you're right. Like, I only know it because I plug in my electric toothbrush in the 2-prong thing. But yeah, if I'm gonna take it anywhere else that doesn't have the 2-prong, that's like not old fashioned, but just that doesn't have that kind of modernisation in their bathroom, I have to bring a converter that turns the 2-prong circle one into UK.
It's just so annoying. Whereas I think this thing says that in the US, building codes actually require outlets to be within 3 feet of a sink basin. So it's the opposite. Like, they have to build in outlets within 3 feet. Like, if it's more than 3 feet, that's breaking like building regulations. So it's like complete opposite.
Yeah, that is weird, isn't it? I mean, we loved it when we were in the US, and we were like, oh, I could just plug in my hair straighteners right here by the mirror. How convenient.
Yeah,
how convenient.
So good. Whereas that's illegal in the UK to have it more than 3. It says here it's illegal to have a power outlet within 3 meters of a shower or bath. I think it's in case people drop hair dryers in the bath and stuff like that.
And have an electric shock and then
and then die.
One other thing we thought of, I can't remember if it was on the article or just something we'd noticed ourselves, but we've never seen windows in US bathrooms. We were like, isn't this strange that like wherever, often in the UK there'd be windows in the bathroom and they have to be frosted, so like frosted glass so people can't see in for obvious reasons, but we've never come across windows in anywhere we've stayed in the US.
No.
In a bathroom.
They've all been like dark, dingy not dingy as in horribly decorated, they're often really nice, but they're very dark rooms and they don't have windows in them, which is very odd. So we googled it because we were like, is this just us or is this a thing? And apparently it is a thing that many American bathrooms just do not have windows. Not all of them, but many. So
it's just not a requirement really to have any natural light coming in at all. And I actually think in the UK the only rooms that you can get away with like not having a window in would be a bathroom, because you can have like an extractor fan, but like you can't flog a room off as like a bedroom if it doesn't have a window, for instance, and stuff like that. But yeah, I found it really interesting that in the US we've never seen like the frosted glass bathroom windows that you get a lot over here. Yeah,
it's very, very strange, but these are things we love. Like, as we've said before, we've been doing this for 7 years and there's still things we find out about America that we didn't realise.
It's amazing. You're like, we've been studying this. I just made up the study bit, but I just...
We basically have a PhD in America now.
Yeah, we've been sort of studying and researching and being educated in the theme of America for 6+ years now.
Absolutely.
So funny.
Well, I'll do this next one quickly because we have spoken about this, and it's what Americans would call faucets.
Taps. Taps.
Taps. Yeah. In the UK, traditional taps, you have a hot tap and a cold tap. But in the US, it's one tap.
Yeah. So I mean, if you still get a lot of hot and cold taps in the UK. They're still in loads of homes, but all the new builds tend to have the combining one. What would that be? Unitap?
Yeah.
One tap?
Unitap. A unitap. Yeah, I mean, like all of the taps in this house and in my house in London have the unitap. But yeah, traditionally, if you go into a home, probably like the house that you've bought and you're doing up with actually, the original features in that bathroom are like, I don't know, I'm guessing, but a house of that sort of age would probably have separate taps.
Yeah, it was all old taps. Yeah. It was something to do back in the day with the pipes of like the water that was coming through the hot was like, could have been, there's a really good video on it on YouTube by Tom Scott, and he explains like the science behind why the UK had faucets like that. It's very informative. Like we're not here to give you the science, but we're just telling you the differences. Yeah,
we're here to entertain the globe, so...
Global.
I would say the nation, but no Brits watch us. Well, some do, but not many.
The globe.
The globe.
So the next one is a bit of a touchy subject for a lot of Brits, but the truth of the matter is that so many Brits do not floss at all. And there was actually a statistic here saying that less than 25% of Brits reported that they do regular flossing, whereas 40+% of US people said that they do regular flossing. So I found that very interesting. Weird. So I was like, yeah, it's absolutely true.
Yeah, it is. Do you know what? I only started regularly flossing about 2 years ago. Until then, like going to the dentist would be so frustrating because every time they'd be like, are you flossing? I'd be like, no. And they're like, you really need to floss. And like Brits, I feel like, are just so bad at flossing. We just don't do it. Well, I do, but we don't do it in general.
It's actually like become one of my things. I've got on my little diary, you know, I'll show you my diary with like habit tracking. So like my good habits now include actually ticking off daily flossing. It wasn't daily. It just wasn't happening daily. It would happen when I'd be like, oh, I feel like I should. Like it should be daily. Why do British parents not raise their kids to do it daily? It's obviously learned behaviour from like time and time and time and time. Like it just hasn't embedded itself in people here. So
it's bad. Like, do you know what kept me doing it? Before I wouldn't really know about flossing, and I didn't like the actual floss. Whereas now, since I've got the sticks that have a little floss on it, it's so much easier. And also, when you see what comes out of in between your teeth, that's what motivates me now, because I'm like, oh wow, you are actually getting stuff out from in between your teeth. Whereas before I was like, what is it even doing?
Yeah. Oh, is that only because you're using the sticks?
What do you mean?
You've only seen stuff come out when you've changed to the sticks?
Yeah, I didn't really see anything come out when I'd used that one, and I don't know why.
I think it's to do with the thickness of the floss. So if you use the really thin floss, sometimes you don't see anything, but then if you use the sticks, I feel like they've got like there's a wider, the floss is wider.
Yeah, it is, and it's just so satisfying seeing stuff come out of in between your teeth, and you're like, my teeth are so clean.
That's amazing. I remember a dentist telling me once, like, he was like, so do you floss like at the start or at the end of your routine? And I was like, usually at the end, so I'll like brush, mouthwash, and then I'll floss. He's like, well, you're doing it completely the wrong way. He was like, could you see the floss as like, you know, you're sweeping the dust into the middle of the room. So you're like, you're flossing, you're sweeping a room and you're putting all the dust in, and then you're brushing, and then after you're mouthwashing, you're rinsing everything out. And I was like, yeah, I can actually.
Yeah, that's a fantastic image.
Thank you, thank you. We're so specific in this video, it's unreal.
Oh wow. Well, I think we are very specific. And sorry, I just remembered when we wanted to be sponsored by Colgate and do a video of Brits brush their teeth for the first time.
Did we do that? Yeah.
We wanted to do that because it is a stereotype, as many Americans know, that they just think Brits have terrible teeth, which obviously is not true, because me and Leah have perfect teeth and we've never had braces, and it's the thing we love to boast about most.
Like, never had braces.
Never had braces, these are all natural. We've just been blessed. But yeah, I think in terms of hygiene, Brits aren't the best at hygiene. Americans definitely are better.
Yeah, agreed. So you can have that one, guys. And that, I think, is the end of our comparison video. Is there anything else?
No, I think that's it. That was actually more than we thought that we had.
Yeah,
So
I know.
I'm impressed with us.
No, wasn't there also something to do with we've seen a few times, washing machines in bathrooms in the US. Is this a thing?
Yeah.
We're hoping our subscribers will let us know.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if it's a thing to have your washer and dryer in your bathroom, because I'm confused.
And how popular are bidets, because you don't really get them over here.
Well, let us know in the comments. As always, guys, we've got memberships on this channel, so if you're interested in getting bonus videos, we post extra videos that none of you will see on this channel unless you're members, so consider joining for as little as 99 cents per month.
Do you know what's really funny is that you and I are not salespeople at all. Like, there's not a there can't be a sales bone in our body. So when we're like, oh, for the glamorous price of 99 cents per month, like, we are like dying on the inside because we're like, oh my God. But
we're just doing what we're told to do. Like, when our business coach and our contacts at YouTube, they're like, so when you start a video, you should be telling people to subscribe, you need to tell them to like the video, share it, talk about memberships, your other channels. Like, there's a whole tick list, and we're like, oh, we're not very good at that.
We're just like, here's the video, bye. We just hope that people will do the rest, but share, if everyone watching shared this video with one friend, this is something we've been told to say, then loads of more people would discover this video, and you could share the fun. You could share the fun of bathrooms. Exactly. So do that, and subscribe if you're not subscribed, because we're also told to say, like, we can see when you're not subscribed. We can see in our analytics who's not subscribing, so do it, because we know you're ghost watching. Don't ghost watch, subscribe to our channel, and check out our other channels as well, and that is the last parish notice. Yes, we'll see you soon, guys. Bye.